This is the Dale Not Dale Podcast, Season 3.
What up, Bonnie?
It's me. Hi.
Dude, where's your harmonica? You really let me
It's
down.
actually it's actually in my work truck. I was I traveled a lot this week, so I was in the hotel room doing a little harmonicking. I don't even know if that's a word.
It is.
It is
That's
now.
that's an action of a harmonic. Playing harmonica is harmonicking.
I'm a harmonicking.
Magnus, does that check out?
I don't think so.
Don't Google that.
Dude, Magnus is such a fact checker.
So I had lunch with Kaiser today. I want to talk about this real quick.
Okay, all right.
And I was talking about Fortnite, and I was like, I was like, are you playing Fortnite again? He's like, oh yeah. He's like, I'm spending like 5 hours a day on Fortnite. I'm like, that's not good. We can't have that.
Magnus, you got to pump those numbers up. Those rookie numbers in this racket.
Well, I start telling Kaiser about Magnus text messaging me at 4:44 a.m.
You did. You
Money
said
never sleeps.
Oh, that's right. But so Fortnite doesn't either, I guess.
I told Kaiser, I was like, well, he's addicted. Like we're trying to get him into rehab for Fortnite and everything else. And he goes,
I won't go.
well, when does he start? And I'm like, no, he starts playing Fortnite like at 6 p.m. and goes till like 4:45 in the morning. He goes, oh, I'd never have that problem.
That's what I said when I was his age.
But you're 40. How old are you again?
41.
41 years old. You're playing video games till 5 o'clock in the morning.
Well, I got some friends in Asia that...
No, he was doing some work for it. He sent a reel this morning. He was working.
Well, yeah, in between Fortnite.
It's both true, yeah.
I mean, I could see you fiddling with Fortnite and then with your computer right here. That's...
Nail on the head.
Do you like your sleep schedule like that?
I do. My wife hates it.
I bet. Like, dude, when can you parent?
Hey, so listen to this. So the other night before we leave town, I text Magnus and I'm like, hey, you want to play Fortnite with Bronson? I said, I'll listen in, just watch y'all play. So I add him. And then, so Bronson's like, him and his buddy are already playing. So Bron's watching them and Bronson's like, damn, they suck.
Oh, so he's telling my buddy what to do, even though my buddy's a higher rank. That dude, he was so bad.
Hey, let me tell you what it is about Fortnite nerds. Like they start a battle together. They're playing a trio, and they come up on some guys, and his buddy shoots them and like wounds him. Like you take some power with him, and then Bronson walks up, caps him in the head, kills him. Oh man, you took my kill! Like the dude was obviously he was really mad. He was mad at a 11-year-old for taking his kill in Fortnite.
I mean, that just goes to show that the maturity has no age.
Yeah, and my buddy that's playing is older than me. I think he's 44.
Dude, no, he was like a upset kid. I was like, what the fuck, man? Like,
you give me a 43-year-old person who gets upset at a 10 or 11-year-old getting their kill. I will show you somebody that is extremely unsuccessful in life and in anything. You're going to agree.
I'm not going to name call. I'm
exactly.
not gonna put his Instagram up right here.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
No, it's not that. It was just funny because he was really pissed about Brian killing his skill.
That's ridiculous.
But it was funny. They did play, and then like I was out of town this weekend, and Chris was like, I hear Bronson and Magnus, and they're playing Fortnite.
Oh, my God. What time did you play till?
I don't know. I think Bronson got off at midnight or 1.
Like,
it was pretty late.
Like, it's a little late, but it's a little bit better than what time you get off.
I was kind of disappointed he got off so early. I was just hitting my stride.
He just got some mythics.
And the funny part, I'm not gonna give y'all too much more fuel, but like I watch streamers so I can learn how to be better.
How do you get better from watching other guys? You can't control like them.
But you see how they move. You can jump, slide, and you're like, oh, I see how they do that. I'm like, why are these guys so hard to hit? Because they're jumping and moving.
Start sharing those videos with Vaughn. He needs to start watching that.
I don't.
He needs a new hobby.
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, you could be a great Fortniter.
No. This messes up your sleep. What do you do during the day?
You can play. What I like to do is like play right in the afternoon. So whenever the worst kids are on, they just get home from school, and then I can just freaking ream them. That's the best.
Way to win, baby.
That's the best.
I don't play to
man.
lose. That's a show.
Magnus is out here crushing dreams of kids.
Dude, that's crazy.
Hey, no matter how old you are, don't take his kill.
Meanwhile, you're not achieving your own.
He was pissed.
Hey, I booked a gig today.
There you go.
Yeah, I made some progress.
There you
What are you
go.
going to be doing?
So great news for the locals. Kima 146 is opening up at the end
February
of this
1st,
month.
right?
Yeah.
That's 99?
It'll
No.
be it's the same thing. It's all of that. It's been down to one lane.
It'll essentially be 99, right?
Yeah, it's going to be 146/99. So I think that's a big overpass.
It's called the John Glenn flyover or something like that, right?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's all going to be fully open February 1st, and I'm going to be filming some stuff for that.
Dude, that's
Hell yeah.
awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Hell yeah.
It
dude.
only took them
Who hired you for that?
10 years.
The PR firm for Kima.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
You'll do some drone stuff and things like that.
Yes, off the record. Yes.
Okay.
I like that they put that bridge there so you don't have to stop.
Dude, it's like I was just in Dallas. Like, they have the double lanes, the 2 layers.
Yeah.
Like that's that's gonna remind me of that San Antonio where you got the jet offs and you got it's gonna be nice, dude. When it gets done, dude, getting to like LaPorte or heading towards Baytown from my house is gonna be nice.
All the time, yeah.
Speaking of Dallas, I'm so happy the Dallas Cowboys lost last night.
Dude, they got their asses kicked. Hey, that score wasn't indicative of how game was.
No,
that was trash points at the end.
Yeah, that was definitely trash points. I loved it.
Dude, you want to start the episode?
Yeah.
You think that's what we need to talk about? Oh, so hey, it's January. Make sure to take advantage of Good Ranchers.
I love Good Ranchers.
Yep. So use our code at goodranchers.com, D&D pod, and they give away free chicken. Taking the ick out. Really, I was reading the thing about it. They talk about put some prep in your step. Mm-hmm. They have some new bundles, like boxes for people to make meal prepping easy. They're trying to help people out for meal prepping and getting your year started. Everybody's got their New Year's resolutions, New Year's new me, New Year new meat as well.
Yeah.
So use Good Ranchers, and they have these new bundles, like these boxes set up to where you get them and like it'll help you meal prep. So I thought that's pretty clever. Got to capitalize on people who want to be the new you,
Yeah, you can't beat it. Got to meet it.
New year, new year, new you, new meat. I'll put that on a shirt.
Sponsored by Good Ranchers.
Sponsored by Good Ranchers. GoodRanchers.com. D&D pod. Use our code. Yeah. I cooked some Good Ranchers the other night, man. You seen that picture I sent you?
I did.
Yep. So I went to our friend Paige and Jason's house. So I messaged him when I was there.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, just heads up, I'm in town by chance. I don't know how far this is from you. I sent Jason a text with that and the location to my hotel. He's like, dude, you're 12 minutes from my house. I'm like, oh, sweet.
I think they live in Highland Park, don't they?
Yeah, I was in Richardson area.
Yeah, that's not far.
And he was like, I was like, oh, sweet. I said, he's like, well, you want to come over and watch the Kansas City game? Obviously, he's a Kansas City fan. So he's like, come over. We'll grill some Good Ranchers. I'll talk about this a little more later. He's such a fool. But we'll do some Good Ranchers, hang out, watch the Kansas City game. So me and Kinsey actually Ubered over there and hung out for a while.
Nice.
She got to babysit there. I say babysit. She played with their little daughter, Presley. So it was cool, man. It was cool to catch up with them. They were asking about when they're going to come and do the podcast. So I told them we need to figure that out.
It's not even us that needs to figure it out. It's them.
Yeah, I know, but we still had to sync with our schedules. So,
Yeah.
But I told them we need to get that figured out.
Well, if Jason's, I'll
Paige
cancel.
Paige was talking shit about it already too.
I'll cancel anything for Jason to come on the podcast.
Yeah,
I'll quit work.
dude, I think you should.
Is he bringing that lady with him?
Oh, what's her name again?
I think it's Paige.
That sounds familiar. Yeah, if he brings her, I mean, it'll be all right. But
She's his producer, right?
I think she's his stylist,
Oh, okay.
his wrangler, his handler.
Yeah, I think she does a good job.
Yep. So it'd be cool to get them in, but it's cool to get to hang out with them. I'll tell you, I'll talk about more about that night. It was funny, but yeah. So Paige and Jason, we met them through the Good Ranchers, and he cooked some Good Ranchers chicken and steak the other night for us, and it was good stuff, man.
Oh, well, good.
Breaking bread with Good Ranchers. Can't beat it.
Can't meet it.
Can't meet it.
Let's get into the episode.
All right, let's go.
On the podcast, we chillin' zest. Uncle Dale, Vaughn, Magnus. Yeah, we the best niggas in the cut. No shirty sight. Spitting truth and jokes. Yeah, we keep it tight. Uncle Dale's wisdom. Dropping like gems. With Vaughn's quick wit. We them boys, yeah, we them. In our zone, we stay laughing. To a new feet. Good ranches meet. Bring them good eats. We stay swinging, no words, never bland.
Still tipping on fofos. Dude, I love the new rap.
I do too.
I hope we don't get sued for it. I mean, we know Paul Wall. We should be good.
Dude, Paul Willikin, he doesn't care.
I wish I'd have had some extra time. I didn't want to. It was too much going on that suite. I would have played it for him. Be like, I would have got videoed him approving it. That'd be cool.
Or disapproving.
Or be like, the fuck out of here. yeah.
We could just say, my bad.
It's actually a Slim Thug song. Slim Thug wasn't there, so it was all good.
Slim's good with it.
He's good. Yeah, I think they'll be all right.
Oh, yeah, I thought it was ironic that the week we rolled it out, you
I know. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, you didn't even say it to him, did you? Did you tell him what you did?
No.
About your copyright?
It just wasn't. It was so much going on. I just wasn't a spot to do it.
Oh, I would have stopped the game and told him.
Should have. I got some other exciting news to tell you in a little bit. Yeah. So hey, so real quick. So I go to Jason's Page house. He cooks, and so he's got this chicken, the Good Rancher chicken out. He's gonna like baking it, and then he's got some steaks, marinate it on this table, to go cook. So it's me, Mackenzie, Paige, Jason, and their daughter Presley. Okay, and then one of Jason's buddies shows up right before the game, comes hangs out with us. Super cool dude. He was like the operation manager for the AT&T Stadium for a while.
Okay,
so he has cool stories about that. And so Jason's cooking the food. I don't see him doing anything else but just cooking this meat. So we get there, and then he gets the chicken done. He has the steaks done, and he comes in. He has them stacked on top of each other underneath like some foil.
Come on, don't be crazy.
Vaughn, guess what?
What?
New year, new meat.
New year, new meat.
New year, new meat, dude. Good Ranchers.
No.
It's like I say, new year, new me.
Yeah.
New year, new meat.
It's the same meat, though.
No, it's new meat.
It's new meat?
New meat.
Okay. Tell me about it.
Well, Good Ranchers, American Meat Delivered, our great sponsor of the Dale Nadeau podcast. They are taking the ick out of chicken.
I see what you did there.
Yeah. You know why? One, Ben, the owner,
Yeah.
he don't really touch chicken. So he has made it to where they are triple trim their chicken breast.
Chef's trimmed
What?
chicken breast is what you're telling me?
Because it comes ready to go. You cut the package and you ain't got to trim it. You ain't got to cut any fat off, anything extra. You ain't got to touch the
You
slimy.
ain't got to touch it. I'm the same way.
That's taking the ick out of chicken.
I don't want salmonella on my fingers.
I don't either. I want it in my belly.
Yeah.
No, make sure you cook your Good Ranch chicken long enough so you don't get salmonella. Yeah. So no, it's great. But hey, take the ick out of chicken. The cool thing is right now, use our code at goodranch.com, DNDpod. It gets you $20 off your box plus free chicken.
Free chicken. They're always giving free chicken away.
$189 value.
I don't know how they do it.
They
but
give so much
do it.
free stuff away. I don't know.
I don't. How did they even make money?
But hey, being that Ben is such a stickler for not touching chicken, he's passed that along to you guys to where it makes meal prep easy. Take the ick out of chicken. That's the big thing right now.
Yeah.
It's a big movement in 2024.
You got to put some prep in your step.
New year, new meat. Yeah, dude, I like that.
Put some prep in your step.
Dude.
For all those people that want to meal prep for the new year.
Dude, the best thing about, I don't want to touch chicken.
No,
I don't mind it. Like, I've actually been using gloves when I touch meat, and now with Good Rancher meat, I can just clip the bag, slide it out.
Drop it in.
Yeah.
It's easy.
Put some prep in my step.
Put some prep in your step.
Yep. So go to goodrancher.com, use our code DNDpod, take advantage of $20 off your first box, get the $189 value of free chicken for a year. And, man, like, if you want good meat, go to get American meat delivered to your house from goodrancher.com.
Yeah. And don't be chicken.
Don't be a chicken.
It's just chicken.
Don't be a chicken, dude.
Oh, dude.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
New year, new meat by Good Ranchers.
Come on, don't be crazy.
And he's like, he is. He's like, one of these is going to be spicy. I don't know which one it is anymore because I had it marinate in this ghost pepper stuff. He goes, but I don't know which one it is. So I'm like, well, fuck, dude, we got kids. And I'm like, I said, it doesn't matter. You just put them on top of each other anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
God
I'm like,
bless him.
Jason, dude. So then he's like, I'm gonna cut this up, split this up. He asked his buddy, he's like, hey, you want to eat? He said, man, I wasn't expecting to eat. He's like, y'all make y'all's food, then if you got food, I'll eat, you know?
Yeah.
So Jason makes these plates, and I'm like, yeah, I need to see. And so me, Paige, and Jason and his buddy were standing in the kitchen. I'm like, why don't I see if my daughter wants to? Oh, I forgot about the kids. I was like, Paige is like, Jason, it's your daughter and Dale's daughter, like in the other room. You've seen them.
Yeah.
And so I was like, that's why I said I need to taste this. Make sure it's not too spicy. My daughter, oh, I forgot the kids are here. I'm like, dude, are you serious? And so we talked about that. And then Paige's like, well, what are we eating with this? I don't know. I mean, you got steak and your side of chicken. That's what you're eating. I was like, I'm starting keto tonight.
Dude, no carbs. You don't need carbs.
Well, the Good Rancher's doing the carnivore.
I know. I started carnivore that night. I was already a third of the way started.
You didn't even know you were starting it.
No, no. And so, dude, I was like, this is such a Jason story.
Dude, I guarantee you he's got an alarm on his phone to remind him in the morning to put clothes on. Like, it's time to put clothes on. Okay, golly.
I'm going to make sure he hears all this.
Poor guy.
But, dude, it was so funny. I was like, I didn't see him cooking. I was trying to think. I was like, man, what are we gonna? I said, you got some chips or something? I eat some chips with a steak. I don't know what to eat with it.
So is he like 20 years old?
No,
he's like our age.
He's definitely not.
Yeah, I mean,
he acts like he's 12.
Dude, he's one of those guys that's just like he's just so aloof. But he's probably like really intelligent in some aspect. You just got to find out.
Dude, he's really business savvy. Business savvy because I know he deals with a lot of stuff.
Yeah, he definitely is.
And it's just funny because even Paige was like, well, what are we eating with this? Well, you eat steak, you got side chicken. Or if you eat chicken, you got steak as your side. That's what he said. That was his logic.
I mean, I kind of side with him.
It was fine.
It makes sense.
It was Good Rancher's meat, so it was good stuff.
Yeah.
It was so funny though. I was like, "This is so Jason. This is a you story."
I'm casting no stones. I've done that many times.
Yeah, I mean,
I've forgotten about my children too.
Oh, really? Yeah, you got 6 of them though, dude.
I know. Yeah, they were mad.
It was so funny though.
Yeah, I've forgotten about my child.
It happens.
Or you cook, or like you're so excited to cook something that you know they don't eat.
Yeah, you're like, oh.
And then you're like, oh man, I can't wait to eat. And you're like, ooh,
Guess I'll eat some corn dogs up.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I'm eating good. You're going to eat some bologna sandwiches.
Dude, I haven't had a bologna sandwich in so long. I like bologna.
I don't think I've ever, I know I've ate bologna when I was a kid, but that's the last time I ever ate bologna.
Magnus, you like bologna?
Fried bologna. Oh, man. Yeah, that's good.
Dude, that's a delicacy at Magnus's house.
Grilled cheese. Grilled cheese with bologna.
Dude, you don't mess grilled cheese up with anything else. It's just grilled cheese.
I'm anti-grilled cheese.
I like grilled cheese. I don't like meat in it.
I love putting special spicy ranch on a grilled cheese. That's the best food.
You know who makes some fantastic food?
Who's that?
Meatlicious.
Dude, Meatlicious makes good food.
It's almost painful for me to watch Instagram.
I want him to come here so he can cook for us.
I mean, me too.
Pretty boy. This episode is brought to you by Pretty boy. Dude, what is your plans for New Year's resolution?
Dude, I'm not one for New Year's resolutions, and the reason why is because most of the time people make a New Year's resolution to like get all fit and start eating healthy, and not a single person cares about their face.
I do. So now, if you use Pretty Boy Revival, you'll be working on your face for your New Year resolution. Why not?
I don't know. Why not?
Like, dude, you can't go, like, unless you're I don't know what kind of profession you'll be in.
Like a lifeguard?
Lifeguard?
Yeah.
Somebody wearing a mask all day. Unless you're wearing a mask all day, everybody's going to see your ugly face.
Yeah.
So you might as well make it look good with Revival from Pretty Boy.
Exactly. And 9 times out of 10, people that get their bodies in shape, they just walk into the office and it's covered up by a shirt, but everybody's got to see your ugly ass face.
Dude, you ain't lying.
So you need to take care of your face because that's what I got to look at. I don't care about your pecs. I don't care about your lats.
Dude, I care about people's...
But an ugly face will really ruin my day.
Yeah, I want to look at people's faces because, hey, when somebody's got nice skin, you notice.
Oh, yeah. It's like when women have the pregnant glow, now men can have the pregnant glow.
Oh, dude. Hey, so get yourself Revival from Yo Pretty Boy and get yourself a pregnant glow on your face. Is that what it is?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. These comments were not FDA approved.
They were not. So go to YoPrettyBoy.com and use our code DNDPod15 at checkout.
Pretty boy.
I'll pretend I'm filming just so I can eat some of his food.
Meatlicious. We got a camera guy. You just come cook, big guy.
I mean, I'm like desperate.
He's
I've
got-
never been desperate for another man.
I guarantee
in my
he's
life.
got the biggest biceps of any chef.
Dude, you know who he reminds me of? He reminds me of that one Russian guy who injected.
Oh yes,
What's it called? What do they call
not
him?
Valentino, but remember Greg Valentino, the guy
Yes.
that's arm exploded.
Yes. Oh, there's.
But the other guy has all the synthetic stuff too.
What is that stuff called? Silanol or I don't remember what it's called, but yeah, Meatlicious does have some biceps.
He's jacked.
Yeah, he is.
He eats well too. I give him that. I wouldn't mind being his wife Morgan. They're eating good at their house, and she can rub on his arms.
Do you think we can move in with him?
I'd be down. He lives up north though. Where's he live?
Michigan.
Michigan. That's right. No, he's supposed to be coming down. I know we talked about that. I need to hit him up to see what the plan is because that would definitely be one that we'll get going.
Yeah.
I need to tell him, say, hey, what do you want to cook? I'll buy all the stuff before, and what do you need to have set up for it?
We'll have good ranchers by.
Well, I'm sorry, but there's a lot of stuff I need to get,
Yeah.
to make it besides just the meat.
Yeah.
But I want him to cook for us, and we need to make a YouTube video with him.
Yeah, his stuff does make me hungry. And it's always at a time whenever I'm at a hotel
Yeah.
and there's no food around.
Yeah. What you got, Magnus?
Dude, is that synthol?
Synthol. There you go.
Yeah, Google it. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
You ever
people
seen
think
one
that
guy?
looks good.
Oh, dude, that one guy? Yeah, he's overseas.
The Russian.
Kirill Tereshin. Is that it?
What does it look like? Let me see.
Kirill. Yeah, there's pictures of him.
Can you
Yeah,
flash?
his arms
Yeah,
don't-
that's him.
That's him.
Yeah.
They don't even look.
It's
Can
terrible.
you flash it up on the screen?
Yeah.
Okay.
That doesn't even it looks photoshopped. It's
Yeah,
so gross.
dude, it's disgusting. And his videos are so funny.
Oh, he loves it. He like walks. I mean, he doesn't. I don't think he works out.
No, he does, but he doesn't work out hard.
He's got horrible genetics.
yeah,
It's like a form of body dysmorphia. Like he has.
It
he
is.
doesn't
Oh,
have
it
a
is.
Clear vision
I mean, have you
of-
seen
No.
his face? Yeah, he's got something wrong with it.
it's definitely dysmorphia, body dysmorphia. It's a real thing, man. It affects a lot of men. It's not just women that affects.
I don't feel like I have body dysmorphia. Magnus, you ready to get in the gym?
I am ready.
Perfect. I'll meet you there.
I like your new Good Ranchers merch you're wearing there, dude.
I got the best merch.
He's got a shirt on that says carnivores on the front, and on the sleeves it says violence over vegetables. Violence before vegetables.
Violence before vegetables.
I love that I still don't have Good Ranchers merch.
You need to text Ashley.
If it was in the laundry with Lindsay's panties, I have it in my house.
Oh, he's
Here he goes again.
you're sick, Magnus.
Magnus is the epitome of like you draw the line and Magnus just puts
Hey.
his little toe on it.
So our other sponsor, Pretty Boy, we got some, or should I say,
Pretty boy.
we got some. I got some of their revival coming in for you, Magnus, for your face.
I need it.
They don't claim to be miracle workers, but they do claim to say this is good moratorizer.
Yeah,
We
and
can do
they
it before and after and see if it
Oh,
can
okay.
do miracles.
they said that they could even fix a Magnus.
Oh, this is
gotta be
FDA has approved it to be Magnus Fixer.
It is.
Yeah, so it's coming in. They sent Ben and Kevin sent it over to us. So make sure to hit up, go to prettyboy.com, use our code DNDPod15, get a discount on their stuff. Their stuff is actually really very nicely priced, and so take advantage of our code to even get it for cheaper. And make sure your face looks good. Vaughn doesn't like anybody with an ugly face.
Nope.
He's very shallow,
Very judgmental.
very judgmental. Why is that?
I'm really not.
No, you
at
are.
all. That's not true.
Dude, you
No,
are.
not
You-
at all.
oh, you're the worst.
I'm not. There's a lot
I'm
of
not.
there's a lot of ugly people that I like. Beauty's from the inside.
That's what ugly people say.
It is. Money doesn't buy happiness. That's what poor people say.
Exactly, huh? I'd be happy.
If you were poor,
Yeah. No, not at all.
dude, I'd be more forgiving if I was.
More forgiving?
Like I would be more. I think if I was poor, I think I would be like less. No, I'd be more like patient with people. I think. Just like they got some struggles in their life.
Yeah.
Not having money's not easy.
No, dude. Hey, me and Crystal, we went through those times early in our marriage of not having shit, and like I told you, I talked about it before on the Ask the Dales. What did we call that one? The Dear Abby one week.
Oh, dear Dale, not Dale.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I went through that early in the relationship, like running up credit card debt and like not having money and like going through that stuff, dude. It's super stressful.
I feel like that's a prerequisite to marriage, though.
Yeah, I think everybody's got. I don't know.
I've never known anybody that's like, you know what, we were really well off whenever we got married.
No, that and I know from the way I came up, and Crystal too. We, everything I have is earned. I didn't have anything given to me, so I was like, I didn't have a lot of shit. If I had to work for it, but man, I tell you what, dude, it's we've been through some struggles, and it's not fun. Nobody's immune to it. It happens to a lot of people, man.
Yeah,
it's tough. It's real tough.
Can happen to anybody at any time.
Yep, ain't no doubt, dude. Especially the way this economy is. Jesus, everything's so damn expensive.
It is expensive. I just can't look anymore.
At what?
Like the price of stuff. Because I'm really bad at comparison to what it used to be. The only thing that I really notice a price on is kind of gas sometimes.
See, I don't think about gas. I ain't paid for gas in 15 years.
Me neither, but a lot of times I just look just for fun.
Yeah.
And that's the thing is what are you going to do at the gas pump? Oh, I'm not buying gas today.
I think my biggest thing is groceries, like what you get, what you normally would pay. I think about that kind of stuff. Like,
I don't buy groceries.
It's just you don't think about it per item, but you're like, man, that's 30% more than I used to pay for that stuff. You think about it, like that's how much higher everything is. It's unreal. It's like,
especially when you got 8 mouths to feed.
Fuck, dude, you shouldn't have had so many kids.
Well, nobody told me at the time.
Wrap your tool.
Don't be a fool. Wrap your tool. Write that down.
Write that down. New slogan. Dude, yeah. You had 6 kids, bro. Like, you're asking for it.
I wasn't thinking that far ahead.
I mean, clearly.
Don't be dumb. Pull out before you... You thought I was going to say it.
Another shirt.
Dale's grandma had a shirt that says that.
Oh, she did. She had a lot of shirts.
She did. She had her own factory.
No, dude. She'd just think it and she'd make it.
Yeah, I figured. She had. Is your grandma still alive?
No.
But if she was.
Hey, dude, she was funny, man.
She had a bunch of shirts.
I remember it was funny. Me and Chris were like just early on dating. Like my grandma she was a very Christian woman. It was, she was big at the church my whole life. But like she would talk about sex and sexual things. Her and my mom, like she was a funny lady. And then like me and Chris were just dating. I remember one time being in their house and she's like, make sure you take that phone out your front pocket. That'll make you sterile. So she told Crystal and told me. We're like, we've been dating for like 6 months,
Is that true?
I don't know, dude.
I don't feel like it would be.
My mom Patsy was looking out for she only have a kid too young,
Well, she was saying it would make you sterile. You don't want to be sterile.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, she wants some grandkids.
Should make sure I was.
She's making sure you were.
Making sure I was.
She's making sure you're fully loaded.
Yeah.
Grandma Patsy.
Hey, one of the funniest stories. So yeah, she was Patsy, but my grandpa was Pat.
Might
so
as
Pat,
well.
Pat and Patsy.
I got an aunt and uncle named Barney and Betty.
Hell yeah. One of the funniest things ever is like my grandma was a short little overset, heavy set lady. My grandpa was tall and thin. He looked like Kramer. But my dad still tells the story to the day. Like he talked about my grandpa. My grandpa passed away first, but he would tell stories about my grandfather. They came from the old school. Like she cooked every meal for him, and it was one of those things. Like she made his coffee for him. Like everything was like that's how it was. And my grandma was telling about something like, I'm trying to lose some weight, something like that. She goes, I don't know why I keep gaining weight. That's what he said. See, my dad said he was in the room with him. I don't know why I have been losing weight. And she goes, I eat like a bird. And my grandpa was kind of older. He goes, yeah, a fucking condor. My dad's like, he's having like in the 70s. He still tells people the story. He's like, one of the funniest things I ever heard in my life. He's like,
condors, are they still even around?
I don't know.
They are?
Dude.
Yeah, I think they did like a Jurassic Park thing and like.
Dude, that was funny though. She said, yeah, eat like a bird. Hey, and my grandpa had like the big stash of like Playboys.
Oh, yeah.
So like we
Would steal them?
growing up, yeah, we always had them.
And then did you like try to sell them to the neighborhood kids?
No, we shot them out in the woods, like underneath the tub, in the bamboo in the woods.
Dude, you guys want to go out by the tree? You want to go out by the maple and look at some tit?
You want to see a bush? I got a 1950s Playboy.
Dude, I remember being that age as a little kid.
I'm telling you, I had people. I still know people this day, older guys, that be like, dude, I remember your grandpa had them. Like, it was known. It was known that we had the stash, dude. It was a flex when I was a kid.
And you have those little like clubhouses with your friends and stuff. You're legitimately in the middle of nowhere, but you got a stash of Playboys, and you go look at it, and you're like, "See anybody coming?
I
See
know.
anybody coming?"
Dude, same way, like I said, same way we used to steal my buddy's grandma's Virginia Slims, and we'd ride our bikes out in the woods, take our shirt off, and smoke them because we wouldn't smell like her clothes. That was like 5th, 6th grade. I'm sorry, Mom, if you're listening to this.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, dude, it was just funny, man. Like stuff we used to do as a kid.
I never really did that.
No?
Not smoke Virginia Slims.
Well, you know, we did.
That's
all we could get our hands on.
Yeah.
Mike wasn't around to steal his Marlboro Lights.
Poor Mike. I think he quit.
He did, yeah. No, he's changed.
Yeah.
Magnus, you ever smoked?
Yeah, I think
We talked about this
I've
before.
smoked 3 cigarettes, and I was trying to get y'all to pay me $100 to smoke another one.
I think it's so funny how.
Why would I pay you to smoke a cigarette,
like
dude?
you
I'll
s-
smoke one right now in this fucking house.
Like, it's not even like I have no desire to watch you smoke
I don't like
cigarettes.
smoking cigarettes because it gives me a headache.
I don't like smoking cigarettes because of the whole thing.
I don't
It
mind.
stinks.
I used to rip them. Oh, man. Marlboro Miles, the blue pack.
Man, you know, I was at a
Smoked them suckers back in college day, like the party days.
I was out of town this week and I had a
Cigarette?
no, definitely didn't have a cigarette. It was like there was one of the guys that was there was a smoker
Yeah.
and a drunk smoker.
Ooh.
So drunk smokers, they really just chap my hide. So you know how those people, like when they get drunk, they just repeat the same story
Oh, yeah,
and over and over. And he kept just chain smoking cigarettes. And I'm like, man, like I don't want to hear your story again. I already know. And then I got to the point where he started saying the story again, and then I would take the words out of his mouth. And then he'd be like, "Oh, I already told you this?" And I'm like, "Yeah, like 4 times." And then he would continue with the story. And I'm like, "Are you not picking it up? Are you not picking it up that I know you've said this multiple times?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, yeah, yeah." And then, 20 minutes goes by. Same story. Here it comes. So I just finally said, "Hey, how about this? How about we just don't talk for a little while and then we'll chat about it tomorrow?" And he was, "Okay."
And that was What's Your Beef? Spins by Good Rancher.
That wasn't even a beef.
Dude, it was a beef.
That's definitely a beef.
That sounds like a beef.
It's almost unsolicited advice of don't drink and smoke and tell stories over and over.
Dude, you kind of hit it all in one.
It was just.
It was unsolicited beef.
It's expired beef.
Oh.
Because he smells all smoky.
I do have a beef this week after we were kind of talking about this. So last week I was in Disney World, as if some of you may have seen on our social media. But my beef is with airlines.
Ooh, I love it.
So, dude, we get there for I had a 2:00 flight. So we get on, and this was the day that they had that storm coming through Houston.
Yeah.
So we get there, and Magnus jinxed it anyway, jackass, the day before. He's like, "Oh, you're going to bad weather. You're going to be."
Hope it's an early flight.
I'm like, I know, I get it, dude, but I was like, all right, he put that into the world, and
You brought the weather.
Yeah.
and so
I'm Poseidon.
and so we get on there. airplane, and then we're there, and we get everybody settled in. We have all 17 of us. You imagine we're all near each other back of the airplane, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna have a short delay because it should be about 15 minutes later than what it is because of weather coming through."
Yeah,
blah blah blah. Okay, is it 15 minutes, and then come on after that? Oh, just a few more minutes, guys. Maybe hey, it's about 5 more minutes. We should be leaving thing. That went on for 4 hours. We're on the plane. 4 hours.
Did they give y'all food or any drinks in the interim?
No. They gave us no food or drinks. They just kept. Then they said, "Oh, we're going to move y'all. We're going to move to another tarmac, to do another runway. So make sure you keep your seatbelt on. Don't get up." And they kept doing it. They 15 minutes to death for 4 hours. But so my beef is like, dude, just tell me like we're not going to go anywhere.
Yeah.
Like they kept like they were saying it to where they wanted to be so nice and polite not to get anybody upset. But dude, it pissed me off more that they kept doing that.
I think
like they didn't want to tell you the bad news, but like there's no way we were going to go in 15 minutes.
I bet that the pilots had no clue y'all weren't going to go in. Because I mean, ATC is the one that says when you go. If they're like, "Hey, we'll get you out of here in 15 minutes," I repeat that.
I get it, but it's still part of my beef with them.
But you know what the other thing too is people don't realize is like when you're sitting in a plane, you can't see in front of you.
Yeah.
Like I wonder what the pilots were. I mean, if they're looking at like a row of 100 planes ready to go. I mean, you got to know this probably not.
Dude, we were
15
the
minutes.
first plane up to go down the runway, and one went off without us. And they were like, "All right, 15 minutes. We should be going out there in another hour."
So
then,
it was weather.
Yes, and it wasn't even raining around us. It was like all around us, but it wasn't there.
Okay.
So I get it. Like I get air to the side of safety. That's not a problem. But it was one of those things like they just kept kicking the damn can.
Yeah.
So then finally they taxi us back. We get out the gate. We got to wait 2.5 hours. Get back on the same exact plane, and we still took a little while to get out. And so we got there like to Disney like 11:45 at night, dude. We should have been there like I think 6, 5.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a long day. Luckily, everybody was good. We, it kind of whatever. I think I took a little nap, but it was just they just kept give me about 5 more minutes. Should be about another 10 minutes. It'll be this, and like it was aggravating.
Yeah, sitting on an airplane's not fun.
Like, just tell me.
Those seats aren't built for comfort.
No.
I mean, you get bleacher butt in an airplane.
Yeah. Luckily, the flight to Miami or Orlando was only like 2.5 hours, 2 hours.
Yeah,
so
it's not a bad
it's pretty
flight.
quick. Watched the movie. What'd I watch? Oh, I watched a movie with Nick Swartzen and Josh Duhamel. One of their buddies dies. They want to go sprinkle his ashes at this bar. Like this one of their trips they did with him. It was pretty funny. They trip on mushrooms. It was funny. I remember Buddy Games. That was the name of it, I think.
Never heard of it.
It was just a bunch of guys that I liked, so I watched it. It was pretty funny. So yeah, that's my beef, man.
Flight hack. You ready for it?
Uh-huh.
If your plane is delayed due to weather, you will not be reimbursed. However, if your plane is delayed for something broken, you may not be offered, but if you ask, they legally have to give you a
Voucher.
Either a voucher or some sort of compensation for it. But they don't have to offer it, though.
Really?
But if you ask, then you can. Yeah. This isn't a beef, but it's going along with what you said. It's a beef.
There we go.
People at airports, like when they go to check into a flight and like there's a delay and it's something like, well, we had something break on the plane, and they get upset with the airline. It's use your brain.
Yeah, it's safety.
Do you want to take off with something broken on your airplane?
Some people are so stupid, though.
I mean, I was about to say something real hateful, but I didn't because I'm trying to be more mature. Those are the people that are just so ignorant and so miserable in their own life that they want to take off on a perfectly broken plane.
Yeah.
And that is...
Especially with that plane that just had the door fly off.
Oh, God. Could you imagine?
Hell no.
Oh,
Dude,
my
I heard there was like
God.
a kid sitting right next to it.
Oh, shit.
So the problem is when that happens, it's the pressure from the inside
Yes.
going outside. So it doesn't suck you out. It pushes you out. I couldn't imagine. Like, what do you do?
Oh, my
You just
God.
hang out? And it's always by the wing. My favorite seat on Southwest Airlines, emergency row, wing, aisle.
Yeah, I know.
So I am always prepared for the action.
Do you say yes? I do?
Yeah,
Whenever they ask you if you're going to
Yeah.
save everybody's lives?
Yeah. One time I was trying to be funny and
Oh, they don't play that.
One time I was trying to be funny and I said yes in French. And she was like, nah, you have to speak English. And I was like, oh my God, way to take away the joke. See. I said yes. But no, yeah.
Hey, so we talked about football earlier. One, thank God the Cowboys lost. Fuck them.
I love when the Cowboys lose.
Packers look dangerous, dude.
They so I started doing a deep dive as I normally do because I get bored. The Dallas Cowboys lost to every good team that they played, except for one.
Well, all the sub 500 teams they killed by like 30 points.
absolutely.
And every other team over 500 they lost.
And it just goes to show that the NFL is so pro Dallas Cowboys.
They give them
the easy schedule, and then they get
Everybody gets
punched
their
in
hopes
the
up.
mouth.
Everybody gets their hopes up. They're going to do well.
Well, they're going to the Super Bowl every year.
I know.
Every year. Oh yeah, Dak Prescott, he's the best one. And you know what? One thing I don't like about Dallas Cowboys fans is right after they lost, everybody's saying we need to move on from Dak Prescott.
It ain't Dak.
Like, good God, it ain't Dak.
He's a top 10 quarterback in the league.
One of these days, they'll realize what the problem is, and it is very, very apparent. His name is Jerry Jones.
Yeah.
That is his problem. That's the problem.
He's old as shit, too. He needs a, I don't know. Like, they keep talking about Belichick going there, dude. I don't think they could coexist there.
Oh, no, I don't think so, too. You never know. I mean,
I would
Belichick,
go after Jim Harbaugh.
If I'm Belichick and they're like, okay, $25 million for 1 year, see what you can do, I'm doing it.
No, I don't doubt that Belichick could go there. But as far as what would make the most sense, like Harbaugh, if he can bring Kaepernick to the Super Bowl, he could probably win a Super Bowl with Dak.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That team is too damn good to be losing like that. I don't know what it is.
Harbaugh coming from the 49ers?
He's at Michigan.
Oh, that Harbaugh.
But that Harbaugh's at Ravens, dude. John Harbaugh.
I'm losing my mind. Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how that old coaching carousel is going to go.
Dude, 2019, we did the Disney cruise. Jim Harbaugh was on my cruise.
Did you talk to him?
I told him, hey, it's him and his wife and his daughter. His daughter looks kind of like Mackenzie's age. And, dude, he's a big guy.
Yeah.
Big fella. He has khakis on. It was early on when he was at Michigan.
You think he'd come back from? I don't know.
He just interviewed with the Chargers the other night.
Well,
He's going to pro.
Yeah, but he could also do that to leverage his contract with Michigan. If I'm a professional coach, dude, I'd want to be in the NCAA for sure.
You mean
Or if I'm a coach,
yeah.
NCAA, that's where I would be.
Yeah, I don't think I'd want to deal with the pros.
I wouldn't either. There's too much politics. I mean, rarely do you stick around. They're a little bit more forgiving in the college levels, unless you're
SEC.
And even them, they're kind of not
No,
LSU's not forgiving at all.
Well, look what A&M just did to freaking Jimbo.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just, dude. The thing is, every team expects to win it all every year, and it's so hard to do that.
Yeah.
So, luckily you guys, Oklahoma State, y'all been lucky with freaking Grundy.
Well, we don't get 5-star recruits, and our biggest expectation is just to go to the Big 12 championship.
Yeah.
And we did that this year.
Yeah.
And we win way more games than we're ever picked to.
Yeah.
So that's why I love me some Mike Gundy.
Gundy, that's it. Mike Grundy.
You can call him Grundy if you want. He doesn't care.
Mike Grundle.
He's had some Grundle seasons. Just one though.
He's a man, dude.
He is. He's 54.
He's 40. He's 54. That was 14 years ago?
I think he's even older now. Mike Gundy. Can you pull that up? Bring that up, Magnus.
Is it Gundy or Grundy?
Mike Gundy.
Grundle.
Gundy.
Mike Gundy's age.
He's got to be 55.
I'm a man. I'm
Maybe even
40.
older.
All right, y'all make your best guesses.
He's 52.
56. 55. 55.
Come on, Magnus. What the hell? Cliffhanger. Insert.
56.
Dang. There's no way that was 16 years ago. He must have been in his 40s when he said, I'm 40.
Yeah, well, he was 40. Yeah, it was 16 years ago. It was with Bobby Reed.
I'm a man. I don't feel like it was 16 years ago.
It was
God.
definitely 16 years ago because Bobby Reed
Dude,
was a quarterback.
We are old.
Yeah.
You turned 40 this year, right?
God willing.
July 24th. Holy crap. I can't believe that's been 16 years.
Yep.
Seems like it just happened.
I know it. Well, they bring it up every year on the anniversary.
Yeah, there's no doubt.
I'm a man. I'm 54. I'm a man. I'm 56. No, he's great. I love that coach.
I'm binary, 57. Or non-binary. Was it?
That was random.
I was just trying.
I have no idea
It's
where.
a new world.
I have no idea what it is.
Dude.
What else is new?
Oh, okay. So how about Texans? I was pumped up, dude. Texans.
It's unreal.
They played a freaking hella game.
Yeah, they did.
After we just got our asses kicked by the Cleveland a few weeks prior.
Without a quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, but I mean, just saying, but against our defense, they lit our defense up.
Yeah.
Regardless of what our offense. I mean, granted, they kept our defense on the field all game, but
I tell you what, they're that one defender from Cleveland is
Myles Garrett,
no, he
got shut down.
He's African. He's from Africa.
Njoku, the receiver.
No, he's defense. It doesn't really matter because I can't even pronounce his name. But man, he was having a hell of a game against the Texans. But scoreboard matters.
No, we whooped that ass.
Just absolutely destroyed them.
I loved it because it was like a stress-free game.
Yeah.
I watched it at the hotel in Dallas. I was pumped, man. Me and some guys, friends of ours that were with us, we watched the game and. Dude, that second pick six, I was like, you know how loud it's got to be. So my buddy Matt, he was at the game. I talked to him today at the gym. He's like, dude, that first pick six, it was crazy. He goes, that second pick six, you felt the whole place moving.
That's nuts.
He said it was so loud because that was crazy. It was like, I mean, they were back to back.
Yeah, they were pretty close together.
Because the first half, they were right there. It was like 16-14, I think, or 17-14 and a half.
I think so.
It was it was a good game. We were beating them, obviously. Like, it looked worse than the score.
Yeah.
By then, but then that second half, dude, they just blew it open. And God dang, we're going to play the Ravens. That's what's going to be scary. The Ravens are freaking good.
Yeah, they are.
But
we made it past the Cowboys.
Our defense can get at Lamar, though. I like our defense against them.
So what's y'all's pick for the Super Bowl?
Well, we're not there yet.
Come on, just early guess.
Man.
You know, I'm so bad with the divisions that I can't ever remember who could possibly play the other one.
So just think. So the Packers are going to go play the 49ers, which that's a tough game.
So I got 49ers going to go for sure.
So 49ers against either Ravens, Texans,
or Chiefs.
or Chiefs.
Right?
Yeah. And one more team. Right?
Buffalo?
Yes, Buffalo.
Oh, man. I don't know. I would like to see 49ers Ravens, but.
Man.
I mean, I'd like to see 49ers Texans, but I'm not. Let's just take it a week at a time.
Yeah.
It's too hard. It's too easy. Too hard to pick right now.
I would love the Texans be in it because that would be just awesome coming from a freaking 3-13-1 season last year.
Yeah.
To win in the AFC South, winning against the Browns who just beat us. That's been a hot team. I mean, they got hot.
Yeah.
Obviously with Flacco, beat that ass. But yeah,
I hope D'Amico Ryans wins Coach of the Year, but I don't think he's going to.
I think the freaking Detroit Lions guy is going to win.
Dan Campbell, yeah.
Yeah.
I like him too. I like him both.
Well, you could argue that for the Browns coach too. You know,
Stefanski, he's just been there longer.
But what he's did though, I mean, this year was a year that was a freaking shit show all year.
Could you imagine spending all that money on Deshaun Watson,
dude? Just for him to get his butthole rubbed. Magnus does that for free,
dude. I don't know if that's what got rubbed.
Well, that's what he was asking for.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that feels to be therapeutic.
I mean, there's a lot of nerve endings
I'm
there.
not typing that in my phone.
There's a lot of nerve endings. Magnus, it's all right, dude. You got ExpressVPN.
Yeah.
It's on his Wi-Fi anyway.
Magnus, you would have a VPN on your phone. Do you?
Dude, he's in the gray web.
Do you have a VPN?
No, I've never done the dark web.
Do you have a VPN on your phone?
No.
Okay.
I think iPhone has someone built in now, I think.
No, they don't.
Well, yeah.
Whatever they have is
They're
working.
conspiring
I
with the
don't have
government.
If you could see Magnus, he's stroking his beard like he's goddamn Phil Robertson over here.
He
What are
really
you-
is.
What are you doing?
one. I'm waiting on my makeover.
Yeah,
We gotta get
honestly,
that-
we got to do it because yeah.
Okay, I'm
you
back
continue.
in town. Let's set this up because you rubbing your mustache.
And you
your
do it on
beard.
purpose. It's almost like let me show off.
He's
my
like
man.
he's like does that a lot.
It itches, okay?
No,
It itches.
What do you do with that?
you're
Thing?
trying to flex it like you got a beard.
You've got a.
And then he came in. Praising his long hair because it's cold weather. That we got this Arctic blast. It ain't touching his neck.
Feels nice. It feels nice to have long hair.
Magnus has long hair, guys, and we're about to do a makeover.
Long hair, pocket full of stones. There's a song about that. It's really bad.
Janis Joplin.
No,
No.
she died of SoCo.
She died of SoCo. We went over this, Magnus. So funny.
I did take a shot the other night before Fortnite, and it does not improve my health.
It didn't help?
And my aim, no. It's
Okay,
it's not.
hold on. You're by yourself,
I
Yeah.
was playing with my friend who was also drinking a shot of SoCo.
but were you? With
No,
him?
y'all both
Were
weren't.
y'all together?
No, he was on his computer at home.
There's no way that there's two people that are even remotely on the same game that have airplane bottles of SoCo.
Well, he didn't have the airplane bottles.
He's talking about
But
Bronson. No, Bronson was drinking SoCo because that's a kid's drink.
That's damn near true. It's like a liqueur.
I told him, I was like, go check your dad's truck. I hid one in the passenger seat. Whenever we were at the concert, I hid it under there. Go grab it.
Yeah, he had to like remove all the butt hair away from it too. It's all stuck on there.
Yeah, I don't want people to find that and think I'm gay because I got SoCo in my truck.
with man butt hair on it. Yeesh.
Dude.
I was playing with my buddy that was playing with Bronson that day, and that was we drank shots together. SoCo.
That dude would drink SoCo.
Yes, he does.
Who are we? Bronson?
No, his buddy.
My buddy.
The one that got mad. The one that got mad that
We were
one that
all
got
playing
mad
together.
that
We were playing
Bronson took his
Fortnite
Skittle.
together.
After, I've got many questions I want to ask after we get done with this. I mean, yeah, okay. Off the video.
Did Bronson
games,
give you a
give
skin
me
yet?
for sure.
No.
I gotta remind him because he had to wait 2 days.
They have a lot of really cool ones that just came out. A lot of new Marvel.
I'll remind him.
I might want to get Rogue.
Just tell Bronson. I'll tell Bronson. Magnus shows up. Can Bronson come out and play?
Like knocks on
Can
your
you,
door.
can you do split screen on PS3? I'll ride my bike over.
You have pegs?
Yeah.
Yeah, pegs.
Oh yeah. You gonna pump them?
I'll, front or rear. That's what
Dude, don't be boofing nobody. I just learned that. Nobody knows what that is because
Nobody knows what it is, man. It's a regional word.
Oh, they know.
Oh, they know. Yeah. So we gotta get you. Okay. I'm back in town now. We need to get you. I talked to Philip. We already got the guy that's gonna do the makeover. That's lined up. So let's do this soon because I want to do this because it'll be fun.
All right. I have.
Can I carry your camera to shoot?
Sure.
Okay.
I only have 2 days of scheduled travel this week.
I'm also gone Wednesday, Thursday.
Okay, perfect. That actually works out.
What are y'all
well.
doing this weekend? Well, I need to get with Philip too because he's tough to book. So I need to let him know he'll be down. I mean he might even come in early or stay late to do it if we got to where.
It's gonna be like on Dumb and Dumber when they get the grinder out. On
Yes.
The toes.
Speaking of grinder, you'll be on grinder.
Dude, you are. Golly, you're gonna be a hot commodity.
You just wanted to say that word.
You're gonna be like your caption's gonna be like Magnus bringing the magnums. No, you
New
won't.
year, new meat.
Ew.
Dude, good race you just canceled us.
Jesus, golly, don't you know that's well done?
Petite meat.
It's cold outside,
It's cold in here.
dude.
Hey,
It's
yeah.
gotten significantly
So
colder. since we've
as
been
we're
sitting
in here podcasting, it is It's below freezing temperatures outside.
It's 31 right now.
And it's drizzling. So we're going to be unsafe driving home.
I had ice all over my car.
And then we're inside our studio. Well, the split unit that we have in here, the heater doesn't work on it.
Let's be honest.
We didn't know if it ever worked.
We're in Texas. We never thought we would ever have to have that. I mean, it's 56 in here. 56 degrees. I mean, that's not horrible.
That's cold.
I mean, it's not hot.
At least there's not a breeze in here.
No.
Oh, dude.
Definitely not. That would suck.
Definitely not. Dude, the Kiki episode was funny. I was listening back to that one. That was actually pretty funny.
Yeah.
They had more funny spots than I thought. Like, because we stumped her a lot of times, apparently. She's like, Dad, you put me on the spot.
Every time you speak English, I just can't understand.
But yeah, her episode's fun. I forgot we on the Angelica episode just drops tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go. I need to go see her. I'm gonna do all kind of stuff for me. Is your forehead tightened up? Mm-hmm. Looks smooth. Is your pretty boy on there?
Dude, pretty boy's saving.
Hoping that'll be in this week, Magnus. I'll get you hooked up, okay?
Yeah, I'll come by and get it. If
Pretty boy.
come into your house.
Pretty boy. Say on three, all three of us. 1, 2, 3.
Pretty boy.
I like it.
Yeah, there it is.
They've been a good sponsor, man. Okay, let's do this. So we kicked it back and forth. We've been doing it the past couple of weeks now. We've been doing unsolicited advice from the boys.
Yep.
Sponsored by Pretty Boy.
Yep.
So what do we have this week?
Unsolicited?
Yeah.
Magnus, do you have it? I feel like you would be good to bring out unsolicited advice.
What's your unsolicited advice, Magnus? Sponsored by Pretty Boy. Pretty Boy.
So, as a libertarian, I don't try to tell other people what to do. However,
however I'm going to do anyway.
yeah, since y'all are dragging it out.
This is for the show.
Yeah. It seems like most of mine is with driving, and it drives me crazy. But last week I brought up the no turn signals. Today it's high beams. People drive around with their high beams. I drove past 10 people yesterday with their high beams on.
Am I having
Still drives me crazy.
karma like
Deja vu.
deja vu?
You've talked about this before.
I have talked. I think it was
And
one
we
of
were
my
talking-
first beefs.
And we said we had
Stop driving around with your high beams on, everyone. I don't have a low car. I did drive a Ram as a rental the other day.
Yeah.
And they are a lot higher. I thought my Grand Cherokee was really tall. It's not that tall.
My truck's just tall.
Yeah, it's
I'm not
pretty
going to lower my vehicle just to appease you, though.
Yeah.
big. Just
Dude.
turn your brights off when you're driving.
It's
Everyone.
my normal lights. They're just higher than yours.
I do like that new cars have automatic high beams, which will turn them off. But people just drive around with their high beams on, and I want to crash into them head on.
I've got unsolicited advice for
Oh my God.
guys in the gym, especially my age or older, guys wearing tights. Either tights with no shorts. I've seen it at my gym.
No, that doesn't happen.
Swear to God.
And they get away with it?
I've got a couple buddies that I work out. They work out with no shorts over their tights.
Okay, you need to give me their names.
I will.
Because I that's unacceptable.
No, I swear to God. So I guess the guy wearing tights underneath their shorts, or just wearing a tights with no shorts over them. Who do you think you are, Peter Pan? We can't do this, guys.
No.
Pro
we've
wrestling.
got to stop. Yeah. Are you flying the Brian the Flying Pillman?
Dude.
Don't wear it. If you're over a certain age, I say for sure, any age, you should be wearing tights
If you're
with no shorts.
Yeah.
But tights underneath your shorts, if you're my age, 40 years old or plus, yeah, let's not do it, guys.
If you're 2 years of age or older.
If you're 2.
I mean, because when you're 1 and 2, your parents put you in a little tight sleepwear.
No,
But if you're 2 or older, you
I'm going to
should
take a
wear
picture.
tights.
I got guys at our gym.
I mean, you can't let people like that make it. You got to put it on blast.
Yeah.
Facebook page. Hey, I was working out and freaking
I saw this dude's wiener.
freaking tight John was there with his package bulging out.
I mean, I would do like my dad always told me. He's like, hey, if you ever stuff your pants with a potato, make sure you put it in the front. He goes, if you put it in the back, everybody think you shit your pants.
I mean, That's unsolicited advice.
That is a good one.
If you're gonna stuff your package, make sure you do it in the front, not in the back.
Yeah.
You don't want people thinking you shit your pants.
That's what my dad says.
Dude, he's
He's a pioneer.
a potato though.
That's what he always was telling me as a kid.
Dude, I still crack up at the bottom of the swimming pool smells like root beer. It's freaking funny.
He would tell people that.
God.
See those black lines? Disgust. It was like root beer. He'd tell all my friends.
Any of them believe him?
Oh, two of them died. They're not with us anymore. R.I.P.
Hey, that's just a world. Just call the herd.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
I hope he comes to town one day. You got to meet Tim.
I'm
He's so funny,
ready.
dude. He's so funny, dude. He'll have you cracking up.
Are you ready for the great freeze though?
It is about to freeze.
It is about to freeze. I've got my pool pumps running. That's the only thing I really ever worry about.
Yeah.
They'll probably freeze over again.
Still?
I mean,
I went and checked my ice barrel today. It was at 40 degrees. I'm gonna do it in the morning. You
As
come
long-
over, Magnus, and do it?
Yeah.
No.
You know, I was actually thinking about doing a cold plunge.
Come do
I was
it.
like, oh, I don't have to get one. I can just run bath water and jump in and be 30 degrees because it's so
No
cold.
shit.
run bath water in your bathtub?
Yeah, just
You
like,
don't have a heater in your house?
no, just like the pipes. You know, the water coming in is going to be very, very cold.
City water.
Yeah, the city water be cold. Just get in bath water. I don't know. I mean, I ran my hand under the bath water. It was freaking freezing.
I'd like to just do a hot shower.
Dude,
Heat shock
come
proteins.
do a cold plunge.
Dude, I get it. People like those, but
I know. it's
for
not your
me,
thing.
it just doesn't seem. And it's not. If there was like, how do you feel? I mean, I just don't feel like I would get anything
I
out
feel
of that.
invigorated.
The cold is
You
just
need to see
Yeah,
more science.
the
on it.
cold is my nemesis.
Lon does not like the cold.
I'm good with heat
If you play golf below
Sauna?
50, he's got a resting bitch face the whole time.
whole time.
It does. I'm not even joking, dude.
I have worn.
He's like this. One time I played like this.
I have worn a ski suit to play golf before.
We played 9 holes that day. Remember how miserable it was? I was like,
Dude, that was there was nobody there that wasn't saying it was miserable. That was horrible.
no, we quit like 4 holes in.
Yeah, we did. It was
Like, this is stupid.
freaking.
Like,
It was,
what are we
the
doing?
wind was whipping like 30 miles an hour.
And we're at Mad Creek where it's like it's open and really windy.
You know, it's 40 degrees and the wind chill's -6. I mean, you don't.
Yeah, dude, it's miserable.
yeah.
Miserable cold.
I'm not really good at cold. I was in Denver this past week and it was cold.
Hey, okay, so I got a phone call today. My buddy Ryan Ashcraft, the one that's got the
Helicopters?
helicopter hunts. He's like, hey, he called me about some other business stuff. He's like, hey, we need to get y'all booked. And that's why I asked him. I said, dude, how was your video how was it hanging out with that Mexican OT? He's like, dude, the guy was awesome. He's like, he's funny as hell. He goes, we talk all the time now. We text during the week. He's like, super cool. So then we start talking about the hunt. He's like, man, let's get this figured out. Let's get some dates. He goes, let's do the hunt to where he goes, I'll do something else better. He goes, I'll get the Mexican OT to come with us when we do our hunt so we can do the podcast. He'll be involved in the podcast. So he goes, I can help get clicks. He goes, the dude's wild. He goes, give him to your merch. He'll wear your shirt and stuff. He wore his hat. Well, he didn't wear his hat. He was just did the Andrew Schulz podcast.
Yeah.
And he was talking about Ryan on there, giving him props about hunting with him and hanging out. Like
Yeah,
he said
awesome.
he'll wear your shit. He's super cool. He's a real down to earth. He goes, the guy's a character though, which you can imagine.
Yeah.
But he talked about getting him with us, which would be freaking badass.
I would love that. He's blown up.
He was at the Texas game. He did the halftime show with Slim Thug and Paul Wall.
I wish they
And Mike
showed
Jones.
that stuff.
Oh,
Like
I know.
Eminem, you know that Eminem played last night at halftime.
I don't think he did.
I feel like he probably did, but we wouldn't know because they didn't show it.
No, they would show it on social media.
I don't. I didn't look today.
Yeah, I don't think they did. But they did. They did show him, and they played "Lose Yourself" before the game started, and the whole crowd started singing "Lose Yourself."
I liked his little amp up speech in the beginning.
Did you see the speech he put out the day before to Matthew Stafford? Say, man, he loves Matthew Stafford because you owe us one to let us win this game. Like
Yeah.
he was like pleading with Matthew to let him win. But dude, they have like last night they had Barry Sanders there, one of the greats, Megatron, and then Eminem. Like they got 3 studs that
Yeah.
are part of their.
Barry Sanders is the greatest of all time.
Yeah, and he's an Oklahoma State guy.
Go
right?
Pokes. Yeah. And Thurman Thomas.
How good was he at Oklahoma State?
He had the best. I want to say he had the best all-purpose yards, and it's like nobody's even came close to my knowledge. Yeah, I mean, I want to say in one season he had like 2,380 all-purpose yards, which is absolutely unheard of.
Who did that over 2000? Willis McGahee. Remember he did that one year. At Miami.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, Willis McGahee was good.
Dude,
that injury.
He was. I know. I loved him at the Ravens too.
Yeah, me too.
He was a stud,
He's
dude.
a hard runner.
Yeah.
I liked
Magnus has no idea who we're talking about.
I liked Ray Rice until
Like, please don't involve me in this.
Ray Rice was an animal too.
I liked Ray Rice until he, did his incident in the elevator.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
Hey, diddle diddle, Ray Rice up the middle. Yeah, he struck someone.
A female.
It was not called for. Very uncalled for. So anyway.
Yeah, that was that was a bad ordeal.
Yeah.
These guys got to think they're in elevators at casinos. There's cameras everywhere.
You can't get away with stuff like that these days. I mean, do people?
So where should he hit her?
Jesus, Magnus. There goes our female viewers.
The amount of liability that you become sometimes. Like, I'm honestly, there's been thoughts in my mind like we need to have liability insurance because of the amount of stuff that you can put us in. With all your,
just bleep me out.
With all your, I'm not going to. Okay.
No, we're good. We'll run it.
Yeah.
Women hate you. They'll make us look better. Magnus is a creep, y'all.
Yeah.
Misogynist.
Yeah.
He believes that the home's still 1950s.
And this is what that beard will do to somebody.
Oh no, he wasn't like that before his beard, and he rubs his mustache every day.
And it's so gross. Like, ugh. Don't you just know he's got like dandruff in that stuff?
Oh, dude, no doubt. Wait till the makeover. We're gonna shave your head and your face bald.
He's the only guy I know.
He's like Uncle Fester, and your eyebrows.
He's the only guy I know that gets a glazed donut from Shipley's and like puts his beard over it, and like scratches his chin, and it becomes a powdered donut.
Magnus is more of a cream pie guy.
Those are called eclairs.
You perv.
Oh, yeah. Bear claw.
Pretty boy.
You like apple fritters?
Yeah. I'm not mad at them. I do want to try that new donut place in on NASA One Parlor.
Never heard of it.
Dude, it just opened. They have one in the Heights, but dude, they look. I might try to go. I might bear the freezing roads tomorrow to go get some.
Can you bring me some?
Yeah. If they're open, I'm gonna try to get.
I can't drive one. I can't drive one that's under 40.
Yeah. Oh, your doctor's excuse.
Yeah.
Because what happens if my like heater stops working in my car?
Oh,
You got a flat tire.
Oh, dude. Speaking of me and Crystal, this is the story. So me and Crystal dated. I had a Mazda 626, 1991.
Oh, this is when you made her wear a jacket and a blanket.
So the
You quit working.
there's no heater in the car. AC worked fine. Heater did not work. So me and Crystal were dating. Like, she would carry. I had a blanket that she would cover up with in the front seat when it was cold. But then also it was funny. Like, so then sometimes if sometimes the heater wouldn't work. I mean, the AC wouldn't work. But when the AC didn't work, the windshield wipers didn't work. So I started my car one day and it's pouring down rain. I start to go down the road and I turned AC. I was like, oh no. Then the windshield wipers don't go. I'm like, oh fuck, dude. I almost died.
You drove?
I think I did for a little while, so I pulled off, and then like it started working. And but it was just weird when that didn't work. The windshield wipers didn't work.
Shout out to Mazda's electric.
Shout out to my dad that bought me the cheap ass car.
Dude.
I finally burned the engine up on the thing after I had it all through like junior year, senior year, probably. Man, I think it was like in 2001. I mean, no, 2001, 2004. Me and Adam. That's when Adam and Danielle were dating. And me and Adam both bought whenever Dodge came with the new style. Mm-hmm. Adam bought a white Dodge 1500. I bought a blue one, and mine was the standard. And we had those same time. I remember putting I remember lowering it some. I leveled it. Put some different rims and stuff on it. It was like freaking. I think the truck was like $13,000 brand new.
There you go.
That was my first vehicle I ever bought because I had to have my grandparents co-sign for me. I was 20 years old, 19 years old, you know. So, but yeah, me and Adam had matching trucks.
Unsolicited advice. Never, doesn't matter who they are, never co-sign for anyone.
No?
Never. It's the worst thing anybody can do.
Well, I'm glad my grandparents did it for me.
Well, you're one of the lucky ones.
I know. I didn't screw them over either, though. But I'm sure a lot of times it's probably not good.
Nowadays, you just need to go to get a credit builder loan from your local bank. Borrow $1,000 of your own money and pay it back to the bank.
Shout out to Gulf Coast.
Shout out Gulf Coast Educators Federal Credit Union.
That was good. That was good unsolicited advice. That was actually good unsolicited advice.
That was, yeah. See, that's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
Temperature's dropping in here.
Yeah, it's cold.
Yeah.
Magnus's beard looks like Andy Reid's mustache the other night. Did you see that?
Oh, yes. Yeah, yes.
Jason's like, what is that? I was like, it's ranch. Dude, we were cracking up.
Let me get some of those nuggies.
That commercial. He's embraced his fatness.
Dude, he looks great.
Oh, so here's a story. So the guy that was with us, Jason's friend that used to work at AT&T, he was like operation manager or something like that for AT&T Stadium. Mm-hmm. And you know how like celebrities have a rider and things like that? He was telling the story about about Andy Reid. So Andy Reid would have like I guess he had like a handler that worked for him, but like, so they have the game, press conference. Well, like, so within like 2 minutes of him being done with the press conference, he has to have a steak by itself, white porcelain plate, cooked perfect to his temperature, no juice on the plate.
Really?
So like, yeah, so he's like, so he goes, dude, you never know how long the press conference is going to run or what. So you're like, the handler's back there in the kitchen waiting and like, oh, it's done. Boom. And they throw the steak on, cook it, boom, boom, get it to him. And like, if it's not right or it's cooked, just waited too long or this, that, the other, they have to throw it away, do another one. Like, that's kind of like one of his things.
I don't. It's the last thing I'd be thinking of after a football game.
Yeah. Well, everybody's got their thing, you know. But that's on his deal.
What would be your rider? Well, whenever we become famous, more famous than we already are, what's going to be your rider, Magnus?
Gotta have Fortnite and logged into his account.
No games. You're not allowed to have
It's
games.
his rider.
Yeah, no, but
Oh, you're still a extension of us, so we got to be.
yeah, we all have to agree.
Don't be nerds.
We're all going to be in the same room.
What? So what? Let's start with food. Okay, Magnus, we're going to do our first live podcast at a venue, and they're like, "Hey, send over your rider." Magnus, you start.
Good Ranchers beef out prime rib, a huge like 10-pound.
Oh, like
rib.
they had at the Christmas party.
Oh my god, it was
Okay.
so good.
So they gotta have that.
With a side of chicken, so it's a complete meal.
Yeah. Shout out to Jason. No, what's weird that you would want to have like if you get rich and famous and we're like, hey man, what do you want, dude? It's your deal.
I'm so low maintenance, it's not even funny.
No, but you're not going to be. We're going to be bougie. I'm bougie already.
I really am low maintenance.
I'm not.
I would probably ask for something silly just to see if they pay attention to the rider, just so I can tell, like judge whether or not they pay attention.
Like all green M&Ms,
Yeah.
peanut.
Ooh, Whoppers. That's one of my favorite candies.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Burger King. I'm like, did you?
No, those malted.
I do like
oh
Whoppers.
my gosh.
Whoppers are good, unless they're bad.
Yeah. What is that? Every once in a while, you find one that's like
Dude,
rock solid in the middle. It's like what
no,
is
the
that?
ones that are like too chewy, like they're just like stale.
You ever gotten a rotten pistachio?
I don't eat pistachios.
God, I love pistachios.
Okay, so you want Good Rancher's prime rib, and then what other kind of food do you like, or candies, or anything? It could be anything.
Coke Zero, my favorite drink. And this is a weird thing I like. I like cottage cheese, like salsa with Doritos, nacho cheesier, and I just dip.
You can't eat that in front of me.
It makes people sick, but I love it
Hold
so
on.
much. Cottage cheese with a little pepper.
Okay.
And then you get nachos.
So you've got
Doritos.
cottage cheese. You put pepper on top of it. You dip it with a
nacho cheese Doritos.
nacho cheese Dorito. Dude, I would totally try that.
It's really
That
good.
sounds really good.
It is good, but man, people get grossed out by it. It's weird.
Well, people get grossed out. I eat Ruffles and ketchup, and people are. I'm like, that's a French fry.
It is.
That is. I still like.
I want to try that, Magnus.
It's
Nick's grandfather, his favorite thing we buy for Christmas every year, but his favorite snack was Cheetos and Cool Whip. He'd sit there and his freaking bowl would be orange by the time he dips Cheetos.
That's different.
That's what he would eat.
That's weird.
That's different.
And my grandma Patsy, Mama, as we called her, she would she cooked she fried pork chops the day before. So she would keep the leftover pork chops and then she would cut them up and put it in her vanilla pudding and eat it.
You told us that before. That's disgusting, man. Yeah, no, I'm out.
So my rider, I would have gummy Coke bottles.
Yeah,
got to have some of those. Give me some chocolate covered almonds. Mm-hmm. I would want to make sure I had charging station. And I'm trying to think of what food I'd want to eat before something. I would say have me a Chipotle spread. Like we need to have. Chipotle needs a sponsor to get over the shit.
They're speaking of bougie. They're the ones that are bougie.
I know. We would put them on the map.
They're gonna screw around. We're gonna get Freebirds.
Dude, I don't think I can stoop to that level.
I'm not either. But like if desperation called.
Yeah, I know Magnus's wife's a big Freebird fan, but dude.
Yeah.
I think she needs to retry Chipotle. It's
She
been a long
does.
time.
Well, Chipotle's way better.
Freebirds is a personality burrito. I mean, anybody that doesn't have personality goes to Freebirds.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm entitled to my hybrid. I just want a little bit of old lettuce.
Actually, you know which one's even better than both of those? I hate to say it.
Burritos.
Izzo's in Louisiana.
Never had it.
Oh my God. Izzo's is the best. They got some good sauces and stuff they do. That's a good one. I would probably say I want Chipotle before because that's something I can eat anytime.
Torchy's queso. Have you ever
I'm
had
not a fan of
Torchy's?
Torchy's, dude.
They have
That's
really good
overrated.
queso. They have good queso.
That's the most saltiest food I've ever ate in my fucking life.
The chips are crazy salty, but
Everything's there salty. Their meat's salty.
I get the barbacoa. I don't know.
I used to try to like it. I was like, every time I eat it, it's salty as shit. I don't know. And I'm not a big fan of salt. Like, I don't like a lot of salty. But I'm trying to think what else I'd want on there. But I definitely want that. Man, for drink, Chick-fil-A Diet Lemonade. Give me a jug of that. And then I'm trying to think what I'm kind of weird about. I could get bougie real quick, dude. Trust me. I could. I don't know. I think that would be really it. Maybe have me I want a good old fashioned to sip on before. Good old fashioned. I could get down on that. That'd be my main things.
Mine would be Chipotle spread. Drinks would be Topo Chico with fresh cut lime.
It's way better fresh cut lime.
Yes, Topo Chico with fresh cut lime. I would also have Dr. Pepper Zero. Chocolate covered almonds for sure.
Oof,
now, one of the things that I would stoop out there, which they have them, but they're hard to find.
Ain't no problem. They got to find it.
Blueberry frosted.
Oh, those are good almonds.
Oh, there's blueberry almonds, but also they have blueberry frosted pretzels.
I could do that.
So
I do like
good.
the blueberry almonds I've had here.
Oh, those are amazing.
I can't find them anywhere.
Oh, they're hard. They're hard to find. Once the word got out, everybody started
Dude.
getting them.
Some blueberry almonds were unreal.
Oh, they're amazing.
That's a good sweet snack.
yeah.
That's good for you.
You get them at Target, but they're always gone anytime.
Really?
You try to go
I'm
find them.
gonna order them Amazon some. I guarantee they have them.
Just check the expiration date. I don't order food off Amazon.
Well, almonds
Always
actually
scares
fine.
me.
And another thing I just thought of, they have those jalapeno covered pretzels. They're really hard to find. But it's like jalapeno ranch covered pretzels.
Never had those.
Oh, I would have some Dots pretzels in there too.
Dots are good.
I could really. Oh man, it was. You know, the bad thing is, the longer you became, like, the more famous you get, and the more you get accustomed to that. That's where it gets out of hand.
Yeah.
Because you just keep. You're like. Well, one, you get the best of everything, so you get more and more. I would be the worst.
Dude,
I would be Mariah Carey. I guarantee you.
Where she doesn't know that electricity costs money. Have you seen that clip?
No.
She's like, What? Electricity's free, right? She's been rich so long she doesn't even realize electricity costs money.
She ain't never seen a bill for anything.
God bless her.
Oh man, I would love to be if that much money. I think the first thing I do if I got a bunch of money, I would get a full mouth of veneers.
No, you don't have to have a whole bunch of money to do that.
Well, it's not cheap.
Do it for $30,000.
That's a lot of money for some teeth.
Yeah.
Like, can I take Klarna?
Klarna. What's Klarna?
4 easy payments.
Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing. You know what? You've talked about Klarna before.
Well, if you check, like if I buy anything online, you can buy this with Klarna.
I always see something called a firm. Is that a thing?
I think it's the same kind of stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. Dude, I mean, you can run a credit check for air fresheners.
We
know somebody who did it.
Home air freshener.
Oh my God!
I'm in a 30-year lease,
dude. I can imagine. I mean, yeah, we got to get this $600 air freshener, but we got to run a credit check.
That's so funny.
That's
man.
sad.
All right. Well, I need to get some guests lined up,
Yeah, we do.
and then we need to schedule your makeover.
Yeah.
I'm gonna message Philip tonight, see when that works. What's going on this weekend? Y'all around?
I'm around Friday and Saturday.
I think I'm around.
What is this Saturday the 20th?
I got a big meeting this week, and I'm really excited about it.
What's exciting about it?
I don't want to say. I am superstitious about stuff. Very, very superstitious about stuff. Let me just say that I have a meeting regarding business this week that might be the biggest one of my life.
Really?
Yes. And I will report back how that goes after.
Okay.
On the next episode.
On the next episode. And you got to play your harmonica, dude. You've been letting the fans down. I've had people message me like, dude, when's Bond going to play this song?
Nobody messaged you.
Oh.
That was a lie.
That was Magnus texting me.
Yeah. You could just text me and ask me what I'm going to do.
No. It's a fan talk.
Okay.
I'm a fan of the show. I count.
Yeah.
All right.
He counts. I'm a fan of the show. And I want to hear you harmonicing.
Dude, I'll be a harmonican. Everyone's like, Vaughn, are you German? Nope, I'm harmonican.
Dude. That's how you identify.
What's up to all my harmos?
Is that what you call them?
What's up, harmos? Yeah.
You're a harmonsexual.
I am. I'm a harmonivana. Sexual.
You're harmonivore. You don't eat harmonicas.
It's true. It's true.
True.
I'm that's all I got.
That's all I got.
I gotta pee real bad. It's freaking cold.
It's cold. I gotta pee. We're gonna get out of here.
All right. See ya.
Later.
So our stories unfold, raw and real, yeah. Our tales is gold, cause we tipping on 4 bowls, wrapped in 4 bowls. Podcast too ill, Magnus take off his clothes. Good ranchers beat, always bring in the feast. Uncle Del Vaughn, Magnus, we on the beat, cause we tipping on 4 bowls, wrapped in 4 bowls. Podcast too ill, Magnus take off his clothes. Good ranchers beat, always bring in the feast. Uncle Del Vaughn, Magnus, we on the beat.